Hello everyone, welcome to the next Java tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to see the concept of polymorphism in Java. Okay, so let's get started. Let's assume that we have a scenario where we want to calculate the area of any shape. Basically, let it be a triangle, let it be a circle, or let it be a square. Okay, so for that what we did is we have created one class called as area calculator, and there I have taken one public method called as calculate. So let's go ahead and see how we can calculate the area of circle, for example. Okay, so to calculate the area of circle, we need radius. Okay, so let's see, let's take the radius is equal to, let's say we wanted to make it as, for example, 4.5. Okay, and what we are gonna do is here that double area is equal to, we have the formula for calculating area of circle is pi, that is 3.14 into r is nothing but the radius into radius, pi r square we say. Okay, so basically this is how the area can be calculated for the this circle, and we just can print it. So that is pretty much straightforward. Okay, so area of circle is, and we can add this variable. Okay, so this is how we can calculate the area of circle. Okay, now let's run this just for the sake of completion. So let me just create a public static void main and create the object of area calculator is equal to new area calculator and area calculator dot calculate. Okay, so if I run this particular program, then it is going to certainly give me the area of circle. Okay, so it says area of circle is 63.58 or whatever that value is, that is okay. Okay, now here what we have done is very straightforward thing. We have created one calculate method and wrote a logic to calculate the area of circle and printed the result. But whatever we did here, it was very, or it is very specific to calculate the area of circle only. Let's say tomorrow if any other shape got added, like let's say two more shape got added or three more shapes got added, like for example area of triangle, area of square, and any another example that you can take. Okay, so in that case what we have to do is we have to either change the name of the method, that here we need to write it like area of circle, calculate area of circle. Then I had to again create one method called as calculate uh, okay, calculate area of, let's say, triangle, and again I need to create one more method called as, let's say, calculate area of square, ARE. Okay, so this is how I need to handle this, because I cannot use the same name in the similar class. Okay, I had to change the name to utilize this particular thing, but still whatever values we have given here, okay, let it be a 4.5, that also I cannot change. That is also kind of a hard coding that I did in this particular program. So if I consider this, that this calculate method, then I just have hard coded it to a greater extent. Okay, so I have a calculate method which has a capability to just calculate the area of circle. Okay, that too with the 4.5 radius. But I don't want this kind of hard coding in my program. What I want to do is I want to just generalize it by using the similar kind of method, and I should be able to pass the parameter to that particular function and rest of the things. Okay, and here comes the concept of polymorphism, where you can have this kind of flexibility that within the same class you can create the methods with the same name. Now the next question that might arise in your mind, that then how your compiler will be going to differentiate in those particular methods. Okay, so answer is present in the input and output parameters. Okay, so basically whenever I say I want to calculate the area of circle or area of triangle, it is certainly going to take different kinds of arguments. For example, if I need to calculate the area of circle, then what it will take? It will take radius, right? That is it will take one double data type argument. Okay, and if we pass this here, then I don't need it here. Okay, I don't have to hard code it. Whatever I will pass, my program is now capable of calculate the radius with that particular calculate the area of circle with the past whatever input parameter we have passed. Okay, now let's take an example of triangle. Okay, so what triangle will do? So let's take a method called as calculate area of triangle. Okay, so it is certainly going to take two parameters. One is base and another one is height. These are the two parameters it is going to take. Again, double area is equal to 0.5 into base into height. So this is what I can write, that if I want to calculate the area of triangle, then it is going to take two parameters, which is certainly it is different than this first parameter. So if I just rename this particular method as calculate itself, it is not going to give us any error, because the past whatever number of parameters that we have passed is different. Okay, so basically here for the calculate method we just have only one parameter, and here in this particular calculate method we just have we have taken the two parameters, and that's how your compiler makes the difference. That if someone if someone calls the method with only one parameter, okay, then it will call this first method with the one parameter, because this particular definition matches with this particular call. Okay, so here if I write area of circle, okay, and if I want to calculate the area of triangle, then what I will do is I will calculate the same calculate method but with the different parameters. Okay, so I'll pass here 1.5 and let's say 2.5. So this particular differentiation is identified by your compiler, that okay, if my caller is passing one double parameter, then certainly he needs to call the area of circle in this particular example. If he is passing two double parameters, then certainly I need to call this particular calculate method, which is taking two input parameters. Okay, and this is how your compiler identifies that. Okay, so if I just print you know area of triangle, there was a typo, triangle. Okay, so area of triangle is been calculated here. Okay, so now if we run this, we should be able to see the output for both. That in the first part it will calculate the area of circle, and in the second part it will calculate area of triangle. So this is how you can override your methods with different kind of arguments that you can utilize based on your requirement. You want to calculate which shapes area, is it the triangle, is it the square, it is okay, what other thing. Okay, so this is known, whatever implementation that we have seen is known as compile time polymorphism. There are basically two types of polymorphism. One is compile time polymorphism and another one is runtime polymorphism. So here in this particular video tutorial we have taken a look at how to achieve the compile time polymorphism in Java, and the answer to this particular question, just to revise the things, that your in one single class there is a capability to have the same names methods, but just the difference should be that you should be able to pass different kinds of parameter inputs. Let that particular difference in terms of what kind of what is the number of parameters that you are passing, or what is the data type that you are passing to that override method. Okay, so I hope you understood this concept of compile time polymorphism, and I'll see you in the next video where we will explain the runtime polymorphism as well. Okay, thanks for watching this. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.